Yeah. Yeah. What like what I made? I put in something different, bro. Nah, you gotta change what you say, man, and see what happens. Like use a whole bunch of different words, bro. Yo, yo, that was funny, man. That one that thing made up, that was funny. I don't see no heavy rain on my end, nigga. Hopefully it'll just be sunny. I'm gonna send it, Frank. Yeah, yeah. Good game, man.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors
Sunny.
abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. The drive starts with a run from H.M. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with H.M. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pearson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Bills had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, gonna throw it. But it's not gonna work. He'll go down. They got him. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're gonna credit him with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Calhoun, and he's going to be taken down.
Man, I had that to go.
The 18-yard line. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because
that's supposed to be a
he's
bill.
Not being hit. As you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
so good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Caught it.
Touchdown.
X-Factor. X-Factor.
From 8 yards out. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
The try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown.
Your whole thing is just stretch left, stretch right, and throw one bomb. That's your whole shit.
They want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter.
How you mean he don't got no
with a
inside?
2nd and 4 coming up.
What? Thank you for relinquishing that information.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. That's a staple in this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, a run by Achane. Oh, fighting off the defender. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his tight end, that's complete.
I think they stopping shit right now.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Yeah.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, what you supposed to, you could just do what you
The
gotta
kickoff
do.
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I gotta get outside this whole weekend.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. A big play here for Buffalo, 45 yards.
You want to blitz? All right, go right ahead, nigga, blitz.
All this easy because he was
you want to do
wide
that?
open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, Cook. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage.
So he's kissing that was
on that play, and now
like,
gets
yeah, all had
3rd and
debates
6.
about this shit.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front.
I'm
Hard
just
to imagine
saying,
all that
bro.
size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Off play action. Calhoun. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Oh my God! Tired of you saying this shit.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
What if he does the word coming through and then?
First down.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on
You can
offense.
build him into
And,
what you want. So what
the
the
guys who
fuck
carry
doesn't
the
even
ball, the ones in
matter?
the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again.
But you
we
did
are
it,
right
right?
there, about to break a big one.
Exactly. But you
Creeping
can't
up
do
on
that.
a minute to play in this first half.
You are the most unconfident motherfucker. Madden is the same every year.
Throwing is Hurts.
Thank
He
you.
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here we go. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Calhoun. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, Calhoun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Oh, no.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake. Calhoun. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
No, impeccable is not available. So that's a computer game. Drew and Mitch.
Here we go. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throw left side complete. That's Pearson. It's a pickup of 12, and they'll set up.
You should know to stop it, man. You face it so much. You really stop it.
Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Now a third down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Well, now they'll try the end around. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It was a play that was designed to trick the defense, to try and fool them. They didn't gain a huge chunk of yardage, but they did pick up a first down.
Come on, stay.
Throwing on first down. Calhoun. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word
I keep putting the fucking I get the ball back. Yeah, what you guys feel about that?
Defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
2nd and short now following the fumble.
Ready?
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is just flat getting after him. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do.
It's a shame he got my name. He's a fucking bum.
They go play action with Hurts.
All right, so
that's going to be
all right. My
incomplete.
F injury, nigga. My F injury, nigga, is 87. What the fuck is Robin?
He has percentage completion-wise.
What the fuck is Robin? No, you. What is he rated? Is he a superstar?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Asshole.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Actually, happy ass nigga over here.
Defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside and 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
What?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Pick that ball.
Falling incomplete. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way,
Let's
if your
shut
drive
the
stalls
fuck
out,
up.
you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
What the fuck are that quarterback there? I'm not trying to hear that bullshit coming out of your mouth, man.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been
we would have cut that, you would be good.
Defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Calhoun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 30.
Shout out to Haynes.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing.
That's a Haynes play.
Make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm tired of this nigga talking.
The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they
you angry because because your man have butterflies.
It has been a rough
I got
afternoon
nothing
for
to
him
do
trying
with
to
that.
get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Calhoun. And he's got it. And
How did that touchdown?
For the 3rd quarter of action.
How did that not a
It'll be 1st and
touchdown?
goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break.
Shut
You're
up,
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm talking with authority, nigga. You ain't no fucking authority over here, nigga. Like I said, shut up.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Touchdown, Bills! From 3 yards out, and the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here.
Stop
They're an
whining,
extra point
man.
away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. But this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Why don't he come out the end zone? It's okay, man. He wants to be a Bill next year. I understand.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Nah, nigga, we ain't doing that. Get the fuck out of here with
Ran
that.
through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
Why are you laughing
you
at
can pick
that?
up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, I came at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this nigga got
This
Joe.
offense
Came
so
in at
far
1 in
on
the
3rd
morning. I saw
down,
that
they've
bullshit.
been good.
I'm
3
like,
for
okay.
4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw.
Thank you.
And that nearly
Yo, that's
intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Set.
Operating from the gun, Calhoun. He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Check right. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Calhoun uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Ref don't care about you. Oh.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. So just a 3-yard
could have got all the way around the other side.
45. And that will come the offense as they take over.
There's nobody over there.
Throwing to start the drive. Calhoun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I still do that shit.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee.
Take your field goal victory.
The team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Fuck up.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Nigga, who you lying to? Fuck up all the time.
Again, it's Achane. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
It's like them delusional boxing niggas going to rig and talk shit. Fuck their ass. This nigga get their ass.
Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's
the game is 17-17.
now.
This is not a fucking blowout.
Up the middle, Achane.
Oh my God.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
All right. You win.
Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out
Yeah,
there to
talk
boom
about
this one
hot
away,
dog.
maybe with some
Yeah, what
frustration
you
after the
just did.
PAT miss.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'll
Stay
see a
humble.
return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, cat out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here we go.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved.
You know I'm going to run the ball, hey?
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep going.
Until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. He'll look to throw. complete to Brown. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Dolphins.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Thank you.
And that's going to
Fuck
sabotage
it over.
their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense,
what
it's
my
like they're
promo
being
said?
pressed, like in a basketball game. They just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do,
True,
they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. That was an excellent
They
come
got
from
happy
behind
with it
victory,
going no
Charles,
record.
especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Buffalo,
Right.
they move back over 500
Remember
at
this
3-2
result, 'cause it's
now
gonna happen
on the
again.
year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the...
Woo. You know, it's the last drive that messed them up, man. Give me all that sideline shit. What you thought I was gonna just streak up the field all day, are you? Look at the time. I had no time to do all of that. I probably would have had like two streak plays at best. I got the Jets next, and I got you. Wow. So I get my divisional games out of the way real quick. Yo, man, Salah been getting far lately.